Savior Jesus Christ. Amen. I saw, now Matthew chapter 28 from verse 5 to 7. And the angel answered and said unto the women, Fear not ye, for I know that you seek Jesus, which was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. Come, see the place where the Lord lay. And go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead. And behold, he goeth before you into Galilee. There you shall see him. Lo, I have told you. Amen. Do you appreciate God for this? Amen. Do you appreciate God for this? And you should know, you should be happy be here this morning. Amen. For this Easter. Amen. It's a great time. Amen. In any way you Easter is something, it's great. Amen. Because the door rose from the dead and conquer Satan and conquer the kingdom of Satan. Amen. So now maybe seated. Letting Christ, that's title now. Letting Christ live in you. In other words, allow him to live in you. That's what it is. Permit him and let him live in you. Allow him to live in you. Amen. But if those is not just said that way now, but if you don't allow him to live in you, there is a consequence. Then you allow the other way now, is the other way or the other. But you can allow him to live in you. Now let Christ live in you to live his life. Amen. Therefore, you should be by your own revelation. Say, I want Christ. Let Christ live in me. In other words, you are saying, amen, old nature, I don't want you. Witchcraft, I don't want you. Satan in any form, I don't want you. Amen. Your faith should be saying that. You let him, he is not going to force with you. You let him in. It's just like a door, he's at the outside knocking. You are the one who let him in. Is that right? Yes, sir. It's by your faith. Amen. Now, if you let him in, he lives his life by you. That's what it is. So let him live in you. And I say, when he comes in you, it's different. He will be God when he gets into you. The same God, the same Christ. Amen. Not another. Yes, sir. Do you have to say what it is? Amen. Oh, you see, it started all right. Where it was, how many years, we don't know. Yes, sir. God. Amen. Before he became God. Yes, sir. Everything was all right. Is that right? In heaven. Is that right? Is that right? Until Lucifer was created, as we had last time. But then, when at the right time, yes, sir. Do you remember that? And it became right. It's all right again. No matter what it is, when it comes there, everything is all right. Amen. What happened in heaven? He drove Lucifer, drove him out of heaven. Is that right? He did that. Is that right? So that everything be all right. But what is happening today on earth is driving him out of earth. The earth. He drove him out of your heart. Yes, sir. So you got to know that. Yes, sir. So that everything be all right. Do you remember that? No matter how rough it has been, when he comes there, he drives Satan out by your revelation. By your faith. If you let him in, you have to let him in to do what he has ordained. If we are elected, the answer is a must. Yes, sir. Your house, your heart is where you're supposed to live. No matter what that have been living there, you have to drive them out. But it has to be by your own revelation, driving those things out. Amen. Do you know that? Caleb will say, if the Lord is with me, I will drive them out. All the Philistines, all the squatters. But it's time to drive them out. Do you believe that? Amen. Do you believe that? Yes, sir. That's what it is. Do you believe that? Everything we saw, how did he make it? All the whole thing on earth to be okay. He rose again. Yes, sir. He rose again today to be your heart. That's all. He rose again. Is that right? Amen. Yes, that's all. He rose again. It's not a history. He rose again, but now to be in your heart. Amen. Yes, sir. Not just hearing things. Now it's a reality. Until he be in your heart. That's the expectation now. It has to be in your heart. He rose again. Gospel is a good news that God, Christ rose again, but to be the little bright heart. See it. Amen. Yes, sir, to be in your heart. Are you happy about this? So, that's it. Are you happy about this? Amen. Are you happy about this? Yes, sir. Let Christ be in you. That's the main thing, may be seated. Be in you if not in you. Is that right? Yes, sir. Do you believe that? Amen. Do you believe that? Oh, that's how he is. He does everything. He makes everything well. Everything all right. Do you believe that? Yes, sir. That's it. Now I got to have your own revelation to let him in. As for he has risen, he rose again. Is that right? But today, you got to let him in. To live his own life through you. Yes, sir. Amen. Are you happy about this? Amen. Now, let us understand this. There are so many things you can do. So many things, but then, until you do something you need to do. Is that right? You can do so many things, but there is something you must do you haven't done. Something you haven't done until you do it. That's one thing I want to bring to us. Yes, sir. You have done everything, but you haven't received the genuine birth. You have done everything, but you haven't come to perfection. You haven't done everything. You haven't received the glorious, wonderful baptism of the Holy Ghost. Therefore, there is something you need to do. You haven't done. Is that right? Do you believe that? Do you believe that? You haven't done and you need to do that. That's all. Maybe it's seated. You have to do what you haven't done. Though you have done so many things. But you need to do what you haven't done by your own revelation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you believe that? You have to do it by your own revelation, which you haven't done. Are you happy about this? Do you believe that? Amen. Yes, sir. What you haven't done, you got to do it. Is that right? Do you believe that? Amen. Heaven was any other like any other, but Christ was there. That's all. Do you believe that? Then everything changed. No matter Satan was here, he was driven out. So you got to do what you haven't done to bring Christ into your heart. Until then, you got to be in your heart and from your heart to your home. This is very serious. This message has been coming to today because we know it. Yes, sir. When Satan was cast down, is that right? What did he do? He made it to be chaotic. He made the earth to be chaotic without form and void. He made Eden to be chaotic. He made homes to be chaotic. Then we need to bring Christ to homes to be okay. And from home, he has to come to the church. Is that right? To make everywhere right? Okay. But first of all, your heart has to be right. Satan has to be driven out from your heart. Satan has to be driven from your home. And then he has to come to the church and then fight Christ now from your heart and fight every contrary spirit. That is what it is. It needs to be done. Amen. That is saying presidential where they call what they call maybe seated. They say this one is a puzzle. That means it is really confusing, even to scientists, to people that know many things. It is confusing. I say, who can puzzle it out? Who can solve the puzzle? Who can solve a puzzle? That means it's just like a mystery. Amen. It's really something that a problem needed to be solved is not being solved. It's a puzzle. Is that right? Well, when God gets there, it becomes not a problem at all. Because he requires revelation and Christ. Amen. Like a mystery, Christ is a mystery of God revealed. It requires revelation. But it puzzles scientists. It puzzles those people that matters. Amen. But if somebody comes out among them, can come out and they solve the puzzle. So this is a puzzle. Amen. Do you believe that? That's the truth of it. Amen. Christ be in you now. Many cannot go for that. But if you can go for that and get it now, it's a great thing. Amen. What is bothers the whole world is how Christ be in a person. It's a puzzle, it's confusing. They read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation and go back to that. They know all they quote, but still Christ is a puzzle. They can't solve it. It's a confusion. They go to Revelation, there is confusion there. But where he is revealed, it's also so simple, like ABC. That's all. Amen. Do you remember that? Amen. Where you know Satan is in your heart, you now take Christ to fight Satan, cause him to what? To move out from your heart. It's a squatter. And then gets to your home and say, I am wrong when you are wrong. Yes, sir. Do you know that? I have about this. You know, Satan getting a hold of everybody, but not all, not most of the people, but not everybody. Amen. Majority, but not all. There are those that must escape. Yes, sir. And they are escaping him. That's all. Amen. Yes, sir. Do you remember that? There are now you go say that I have gotten a hold of the youth, but there are some that can also escape. There are some others that can also escape. They are escaping. That's all. Amen. It's a puzzle. It's a paradox. But it's here. That is where they that know their God shall be what? Strong by him and do exploit by him in them. Yes, sir. They be strong by the word of God. And they will do exploit. Is that right? By him in them. I have about this. So that's it. Yes, sir. Christ in you, the hope of glory. I say when that happen, may be seated. But you know what happened? What happened in heaven? Yes, sir. What was there? And then everywhere was peaceful. Everything was okay. Until God created Satan and also. And he started what he did. But thank God, he cast him out. And here, he was born here. Amen. And died to pay the price. Is that right? And then he died. And everything took note that he died. But he rose again. That's our Easter. That he rose again. Amen. Jesus the Christ, which no man can do, he solved the puzzle. That's a puzzle he solved. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you believe that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It cannot be understood. How can that happen? They explain it away. But now, if you know God, you will solve a puzzle. What is bothering the world and all that? You can solve that. By Christ in you, only Christ in you can do by your own revelation. It has to be your own revelation. No other way it can be done. Puzzle it out. Don't think that bother the people. They think about it is confusing. The theologians and all that is confusing. But then you just have to receive him you have to do it by faith. A revelation reveals that to you. That the only hope is Christ in you. It's the hope of glory. Amen. I have about this. Yes, sir. I said now, from your heart, you have to drive all demons away from your heart. And not only that, you now let him come to your home. And let him come to your home and solve all the problems. And make every wrong right in your home. And your home is okay and comes back to the church for revival. From home to church. From home to church. From individuals to the church. Yes, sir. I have about this. Amen. Oh, man. Do you remember that? That our people find it difficult to say, man, sorry. I'm very sorry. But then, a minute, not sorry. It is all over you. It's lived out. Is that right? Do you remember that? Because we are talking about Easter, it's a resurrection life. Not of when we talk, say so many things, but it had to be life. He had to live his life. If that life is not coming out from you, it's not in you. That's all. Because we are talking about resurrection. Yes, sir, that he died and rose again. But now, rising now, living in you to live his own life. Yes, sir, by your faith. That's all. I have about this. Amen. Yes, sir. Do you believe that? Now he gets to homes, and a home with one kind, different people, and you see it. But then, yes, sir, a husband, a wife, oh my, a youth, living by faith. So I cannot be like other youth. I have to be a different youth. And it's also, and you live a different life at home and somewhere else. Yes, it's where you are. It will be shining the light. The life of Christ is shining to the people. People of God, even they will now take note that you are different. That's exactly what it is. Do you remember that? I have about this. Live a different life. Amen. A husband, a woman, come out and tell them and die to yourself to say, I love you, my wife. You say, really, it's hard. But if you say by mouth, oh my, you can't leave it out. But if you watch it now, maybe you have been saying it, and then nothing comes out, and you look at you and watch you, check you. Oh my. But when a different thing is happening by life, then she takes note. Yes, sir. That's a little word now drives away Satan. Take Satan out. Drive him away from your home. Is that right? A very, very sweet voice from you lived out. That's all. But you got to die to live it out. Is that right? But if you say it word, it doesn't mean anything. The next minute you are doing certain things. Or she herself now and said that really, oh man, not just intellectual and say something, I love you, man, really, it is something else. And then it's lived out by obedience, humility, and all that. Oh man, serving you earnestly. Is that right? Amen. Do you know that submissiveness is simple? Is that showing love that one? Deep respect. Yes, sir. Do you believe that? Amen. Reverence is simple because it's not by word, it's showing it out. What is it now? In the condition that was so created by her revelation is making it now, yes, sir, a dwelling place. Yes, sir. Do you believe that? It's not a dwelling place. Formerly it was so chaotic, but that's not important. The important thing is that Christ coming there by revelation to make it very, very easy. A dwelling place again among the people of God, but elected people. Is that right? Elected group. Is that right? Do you believe that? Amen. Are you happy about it? That's all. Oh man, all these things formerly you live like them the way they are. Oh my boyfriend, this is okay. The way Nigeria understand it. Oh man, doing their own thing and they committing sin and all that by that. But now you say no to the devil. You have to live right life from now on. Because you are bought by a price. Do you believe that? He rose again. Yes, sir. That's the main thing. Now a new life. Do you believe that? To you. That's all. I have about this. That's what I'm saying now. Now you see, maybe seated. You see, you have your watch, you have your clock, you're at home. Is that right? Now it's an instrument now to what? Keep time. Yes, sir. It is not all those parts that in the church, the clock that matters. But let something goes wrong, you have